Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has been pushing the metaverse for months now, even going on Joe Rogan's podcast to make the pitch. But so far, his efforts seem to be falling flat. Tech reporter Dan Howley is here with more on that story. Dan, good to see you. What's Zuck up to?
Yeah, this is really kind of spawning a new debate as to whether or not the metaverse is ever going to take off and whether or not Meta itself is doing a good job of pushing it. Now, Meta has spent billions of dollars not only growing its brand of VR, AR, and metaverse products, but also on purchasing the original Oculus brand that it then moved into and began forming as part of Meta in the early days, heady days of the 20-teens. And so now what we have is Meta trying to push itself forward as a metaverse company, and Zuckerberg going on Joe Rogan's podcast, kind of pushing that idea of how the future of the metaverse will be. Really, you're looking at a consumer market that doesn't quite understand what the metaverse is, what they can really do with anything as far as a VR headset beyond games for a little bit. Some 23% of online U.S. adults, according to Forrester, know what the metaverse is, and that number drops even further when you look at people in places like Germany and other European countries. And so there are larger issues here outside of Mark Zuckerberg posting a really weird baby-like selfie from the metaverse and his time on the Rogan podcast. It really goes down to whether or not people can even figure out what they want a headset for and whether or not this huge bet will finally pay off. Thankfully for Meta, at least, they still bring in billions of dollars thanks to their ad business. But that, again, is also suffering due to Apple's own meddling with its privacy features.